Billionaire CEO of Twitter, SpaceX and other companies, Elon Musk just took a trip down to China and was praised lavishly during a trip to China last week. People on social media referred to him as a pioneer, Brother Ma, and a global idol. Musk also met in person with 3 government ministers. Why did Elon Musk, of all people, plan to go to China? Can we see future developments taking place because of this visit? Watch this video till the very end to find out. Since China reversed its zero-COVID policy and reopened its borders during the health crisis, Musk's trip is the most recent by a significant American CEO to China. Tim Cook from Apple visited in March, and Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan is currently there as well. In contrast to the social media frenzy in China and his inclination to make ripples on Twitter, which he now owns, Musk didn't make any public statements during his trip. Let's not forget Twitter, which he now owns, is blocked in China. Musk's first trip to the nation in 3 years takes place as Tesla deals with fierce competition from electric automobiles built in China. Musk has met with China's foreign, trade, and industry ministers and dined with Zheng Yukun, chairman of key battery supplier CATL, since he arrived in Beijing on Tuesday. The details of the exchanges are vague. The Commerce Ministry reported that Musk and its leader also spoke about Tesla's progress in China, while the Industry Ministry simply stated that Musk and its head discussed the development of electric vehicles and connected cars. The Foreign Ministry quoted the billionaire as describing the US and China economies as conjoined twins, and saying that he was opposed to their decoupling. Although US-China tensions are on the rise, on Chinese social media though, there was a flurry of support for Musk despite the lack of details. Musk's visit is a hot trending topic, in contrast to his peers' more subdued welcomes. People are particularly interested in what he has to say about artificial intelligence and electric vehicles. He's a global idol, one person said. Another person remarked, "Elon Musk is just great. If only China could have someone like Elon Musk." The state-run Global Times described great fanfare in Beijing and Chinese regime-controlled social media over Musk's visit, and quoted Musk himself as effusively praising the Chinese people. Photos shared on social media revealed how extravagant even the menu for the 16-course meal he enjoyed with CATL's Zheng on Tuesday night was. The menu depicted 2 rearing horses as an allusion to the Chinese character for a horse that appears in Musk's name. It defined Tesla as a dark horse that stands out from traditional automotive companies. According to flight data service VariFlight, his private aircraft departed Beijing on Wednesday evening for Shanghai's business district, where the American manufacturer has a facility. According to 2 people with knowledge of the situation, he was planning to visit the plant to speak with the personnel. Musk's first trip to China in 3 years comes as Tesla deals with escalating competition from electric vehicles built in China. There is also considerable ambiguity over the EV maker's Shanghai plant's expansion ambitions. More than half of the company's global output, or over 700,000 Model Y and Model 3 vehicles, were built at the factory in 2017. It was unclear if Tesla would face restrictions when looking to expand the factory. Whether Chinese regulators will improve the introduction of Tesla's enhanced driver assistance capabilities is another question on investors' minds. In the US, the features are offered as a part of their full self-driving program, which costs $15,000 per vehicle. Musk is anticipated to meet with other top Chinese officials and tour the Shanghai factory later this week, according to sources. It's unclear who he would meet with or what topics they would talk about. However, Musk's trip to China was not all sunshine and roses. Musk's arrival in Beijing followed a series of disasters for his companies, including the combustion of a SpaceX Starship rocket minutes after takeoff. And if that wasn't enough, documents from his electric vehicle company Tesla got leaked indicating pervasive problems with phantom braking. In addition to this, Twitter disappointingly failed to host a functional Spaces broadcast for the launch of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign. Chinese media agencies welcomed the opening of a Tesla showroom in East Turkestan's capital city of Urumqi as a win for Beijing over efforts by American legislators to prevent American companies from contributing to the genocide against the Uyghur people or profiting from state-sponsored enslavement. The Global Times made the following prediction about Tesla last year. If Tesla develops well in Xinjiang, it will open a window for the international community to understand the real situation in Xinjiang, East Turkestan, much like a small needle can easily pierce a giant balloon. the more people who are aware of the reality about Xinjiang, the harder it will be for Washington to maintain its political scheme. China's development presents a chance for the entire world. According to the state-run Global Times newspaper, Qin, China's foreign minister, made the statement at his meeting with Musk on Tuesday. A healthy, stable and constructive China-US relationship is beneficial not only for China and the US, but also for the entire world, Qin added. Qin assured Musk, according to the media outlet, China will continue to steadfastly promote high-level opening up and is committed to creating a better market-oriented, legal and international business environment for enterprises from various countries, including Tesla. According to the People's Daily, the Communist Party of China's official newspaper, Musk complimented his relationship with China as natural and had no interest in protecting his supply chains from the mayhem caused by Beijing's strict lockdown measures or its violations of human rights. Musk said the Chinese people are intelligent and diligent, and the development of China has been natural, the People's Daily reported. He said the interests of the US and China are highly intertwined, and his company doesn't support economic decoupling or moves that disrupt production and supply chains. It is known that Musk has previously used praise for Chinese people as a cudgel to condemn the American people. China rocks, in my opinion. The energy in China is great. People there's like a lot of smart, hard-working people. And they're really not entitled. They're not complacent, Musk said in 2020. Whereas I see in the United States increasingly much more complacency and entitlement, especially in places like the Bay Area and LA and New York. When you've been winning for too long, you sort of take things for granted, Musk continued at the time. The United States, and especially like California and New York, you've been winning for too long. When you've been winning too long, you take things for granted. Slavery is widespread in China, both as a result of the Uyghur genocide in East Turkestan and in instances of widespread forced labor. The widespread use of Uyghur slave labor in Chinese manufacturing has made it difficult for American businesses to locate solar panels that conform to American import rules against slavery. In his meeting with Qin, Musk did not express any concerns about Chinese labor violations, instead reportedly promising that Tesla would further expand its business in China and share the opportunities brought by China's development. China always welcomes business figures from all countries, including Mr. Musk, to visit China for a deeper understanding of the country and mutually beneficial cooperation. Mao Ning, a spokeswoman for the Chinese Foreign Ministry, said on Tuesday, China is firmly committed to advancing high-level opening up and fostering a market-oriented, law-based and internationalized business environment. We welcome foreign companies to invest and do business in China, explore the Chinese market, and share in development opportunities. Well, that's going to be a wrap on today's video, everyone. What do you think about Elon's visit to China and his meetings with the Chinese government officials? How would this affect the US and China relations? Is Elon worried about the competition Tesla is facing from Chinese electric car manufacturers? We can't say for sure, but we would love to know what you think, so make sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. Press the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from our side. On that note, I'll see you in the next video.